Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/audio.
Stranger Things, Season 2, Episode 6, The Spy. The Spy is a pivotal episode in Stranger Things Season 2, intensifying the action and suspense as the characters confront the growing threat of the Mind Flayer and its influence over Hawkins. With shocking revelations, tense confrontations, and emotional moments, the episode raises the stakes and sets the stage for the season's dramatic climax. Plot summary. Will's condition worsens. Will Byers, Noah Schnapp, is rushed to Hawkins Lab after his connection to the Mind Flayer takes a frightening turn. His temperature drops dangerously low, and he begins to experience severe pain and disorientation. Dr. Owens, Paul Reiser, and the lab team monitor him closely, trying to determine the extent of the creature's control over him. Will's psychic link to the Mind Flayer grows stronger, allowing the creature to see and feel everything he experiences. Despite his suffering, Will manages to communicate with his mother, Joyce Byers, Winona Ryder, and Jim Hopper, David Harbour, through cryptic messages. He describes the Mind Flayer as a powerful force that wants to take over Hawkins. Hopper's warning. Hopper, shaken by his experience in the tunnels, urges the lab's scientists to take immediate action to contain the spread of the Upside Down. However, Dr. Owens hesitates, concerned about the potential consequences of their actions. Tensions rise as Hopper pushes for answers, determined to protect the town from the growing threat. Nancy and Jonathan's alliance with Murray. Nancy Wheeler, Natalia Dyer, and Jonathan Byers, Charlie Heaton, continue working with Murray Bauman, Brett Gelman, to expose Hawkins Lab's role in the cover-up of the Upside Down. Together, they refine their plan to release the lab's recorded confession to the media, aiming to hold the government accountable. Murray suggests adding a human element to their story, encouraging Nancy and Jonathan to share their personal experiences. The trio's growing camaraderie provides moments of humor and levity amidst the tension. Dustin and Steve's hunt for Dart Dustin Henderson, Gaten Matarazzo, and Steve Harrington, Joe Carey, form an unlikely partnership as they search for D'Artagnan, Dart, the juvenile demogorgon that has escaped. Their dynamic brings humor and action to the episode, with Steve stepping into a protective, big brother role for Dustin. The two enlist the help of Lucas Sinclair, Caleb McLaughlin, and Max Mayfield, Sadie Sink, creating a new group dynamic. Max begins to feel more accepted by the boys, but tensions arise when her stepbrother, Billy Hargrove, Dacre Montgomery, warns her to stay away from Lucas. The Spy. Will's connection to the Mind Flayer takes a sinister turn when the lab team discovers that the creature is using Will as a spy. Through their psychic link, the Mind Flayer gains insight into Hawkins Lab's plans, allowing it to anticipate their actions. Realizing the danger, Joyce and Hopper desperately try to sever the connection, but their efforts are met with resistance. Attack on the lab. As the lab team attempts to destroy the network of vines in the tunnels, the Mind Flayer retaliates. It triggers a violent reaction in Will, who screams in agony as the vines lash out, killing several lab workers. The Mind Flayer's power becomes clear, and the episode ends with the lab under siege by a pack of demo dogs, creatures evolved from Dart and his kin, emerging from the tunnels to attack. Key themes and elements. The spread of the Mind Flayer. The Mind Flayer's growing influence over Will and the town of Hawkins underscores the theme of an uncontrollable force threatening to engulf everything. Its strategic use of Will as a spy highlights its intelligence and malevolence. Friendship and teamwork. The evolving dynamics between Dustin, Steve, Lucas, and Max showcase the importance of trust and collaboration. Despite their differences, the group comes together to face the dangers posed by Dart and the Upside Down. Parental love. Joyce's relentless determination to protect Will, even as he becomes a conduit for the Mind Flayer, emphasizes the power of parental love in the face of overwhelming odds. Character development. Will Byers, Will's vulnerability and resilience are central to the episode as he fights to retain his identity while under the Mind Flayer's control. Jim Hopper, Hopper's urgency and protective instincts shine as he pushes for action against the Upside Down's spread. Dustin Henderson and Steve Harrington, their partnership adds humor and heart, with Steve stepping into a leadership role and Dustin showing his resourcefulness. Max Mayfield, Max's integration into the group deepens as she proves her value and begins to share more about her troubled home life. Memorable moments. The revelation that Will is being used as a spy by the Mind Flayer, raising the stakes for all of Hawkins. Hopper and Joyce's desperate attempts to protect Will as his condition worsens. Dustin and Steve's humorous and action-packed hunt for Dart. The Demodog's chilling attack on Hawkins Lab, setting up the season's climactic battles. Conclusion. The Spy is a gripping episode that masterfully balances suspense, character development, and emotional depth. With its shocking revelations and escalating threats, the episode sets the stage for an explosive finale, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats as the battle against the Upside Down intensifies.